This is Bruce Muffson, Sunridge of Nevada. I want to let you know merchandise is coming. It'll be coming real soon. Please keep on watching. You'll hear about it very soon. Thank you. Thank you again for watching. This is Bruce Muffson from Sunridge of Nevada, licensed clinical social worker, with another video for you to share and enjoy. The topic is the first 1,000 days, and literally it will change your life. What am I talking about? Okay, this is from an article in the New York Times by a writer named Nicholas Kristof, who writes, for them on a frequent level. He writes this: what is the most common vegetable eaten by American toddlers? Question: the French fry. Okay, also it's found out that half of American toddlers, not even preteens, teenagers, drink soda with similar drinks, possibly putting the children on a trajectory towards obesity or diabetes, a huge problem in America today. But for many kids, the problems start even earlier. In West Virginia, for instance, one study found almost 1/5 of children are born with alcohol or drugs in their system. I mean, it's insane. 20% of all kids have drugs in their system. Brain research, now, what's the point of they're trying to get this clarity in? Brain research over the last dozen years underscores that the time of life that may shape adult outcomes the most is through pregnancy to the ages of 2 or 3. That's it. The road to college attainment, higher wages, and social mobility in the United States starts at birth, said this author James Heckman, a Nobel-winning economist teacher at the University of Chicago. The greatest barrier to college education is not high tuitions or the risk of student debt, again, huge issues today, but it's the skills children have when they first enter kindergarten. So he says this: he's not like a touchy-feely kind of guy. He's an economist, all right? But he's a math whiz, known for his work on econometrics. But he says that the highest return of public investment in the world today is kids being ready for kindergarten. He measures the economic savings from investment in early childhood because less money is spent on juvenile courts, prisons, healthcare, and welfare, and these programs pay for themselves many, many times over. Here's something interesting also. You are trying to reduce the risk that kids are going to be born with addictions and that they will be raised with lots of play and conversation. One of the things that I get when I walk into people's houses with small children is that very often when I walk and I see the kids, no one's talking to them, no one's engaging them in play with babies. You pick them up, put them on your lap, let them reach for things, talk to them, kiss them, hug them. It's all stimulation. By age 4, a child of professionals has heard 30 million words more than a child on welfare. That's an insane statistic. I'm actually have to look it up. I can't believe that number. 30 million words more than a child on welfare. So it is early childhood that the roots of inequality are going to lie. There's a book from the Russell Sage Foundation, Too Many Children Left Behind, that 60% to 70% of the achievement gap between rich and poor kids is already evidenced by kindergarten. So basically, if you're not up to your speed by kindergarten, you fall behind and the race is almost over. And it's true that while cognitive skills will stop by the 3rd grade to a certain extent, but many years later, these former pre-K students are less likely to be arrested, drop out of high school, to be on welfare, and to be jobless. The seeds are planted early. And why is this so important? Neuroscience, neurological. I tell new social workers, the next 50 years, all that we know is going to change. Everything's becoming neurological. Why? Because the brain is developing the most quickly during that time. It makes sense. But kids growing up in poverty face high levels of stress hormone cortisol, which changes literally the architecture of the brain, and it compromises such as the amygdala and the hippocampus, which you need to help you understand what's going on around you. They had an article, essays from the Harvard Education Press, Early Edge of Early Childhood Education, that this toxic stress from poverty impairs brain circuits that are responsible for impulse control, working memory, emotional regulation, error processing, and healthy metabolic functioning. Early childhood programs protect these young brains. The brains need the chance to grow, to learn, to get the right kind of stimulus so they can handle more complex functions as they get older. When you're under stress, when your things are going crazy, your brain doesn't have the chance to do that and you fall behind. So, this other writer, this author, he wrote a new book called The First 1,000 Days. It is in the first 1,000 days of life that the stage is set for fulfilling individual potential. And this is what we're trying to get people to understand. What is our focus on doing all these videos? Prevention, prevention, prevention. I don't want to see people have to go to therapists, have to be on medication, have to be in special ed, have to have IEPs. I don't want that. That's what I do all week, and it's depressing, and it's so preventative. If in the first 1,000 days, mom, when you're preggo, when the kid pops out, dad, please be involved. Hug the kid, kiss the kid, talk to the kid, play with the kid. Stimulus, stimulus, stimulus. You will pay for itself many, many times over. You won't regret it. You're going to have a healthy, emotionally secure kid. It's amazing how many times the kids I work with, I can see already in their preteen, in their early teens, they're lost. They don't get it. They don't know how to react. They don't know how to respond. They can't handle the world around them. It's like too fast. You can almost see in their face like a deer in headlights. Let's focus on those first 1,000 days. Parents to be, parents that have little kids, focus, focus, focus. Focus on your kids. Pump them full of words, knowledge, and love and hugs, and you'll see the difference. Thank you for watching.